Satna Prakaranam is the first chapter in Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi. It begins with the 14 Maheshwara Sutras. The 14 sutras are Ayum, Ralrik, Ayum, Ayauch, Hayavarat, Lana, Nyamangananam, Jabanya, Ghadadash, Jabagadash, Khafachatata Chatata, Kapai, Shashasar, and Hala. These include all the alphabets in the Varnamala of Sanskrit. So, it is believed that Maheshwara Sutras are Varnas that were originated from the Dhaka of Nadaraja during his holy Nritta. So, these are the 14 Maheshwara Sutras. So, before going to the Sutras of Ita, Saknya, and Pratyahara, let us see the concept and concise here itself. What is an Ita? The last varna of every Maheshwara Sutra. There are 14 sutras. So the last varna of every Maheshwara Sutra is called as an Ita. Okay. Now what is a Pratyahara? Pratyaharas are nothing but concise depiction of varnas. Okay. We can understand it better with the help of an example. Pratyahara includes two letters, two varnas, where the first letter can begin anywhere in the Maheshwara Sutra, whereas the last letter will always be a anit. Okay, so for example, ak is a pratyahara. So it begins with ayun. Where can you find the letter a in Maheshwara Sutra? It is an ayun. Every letter is given only once. Okay, so you can easily find it. So in akka pratyahara, a and k are the two letters. So the a begins from here, that is ayuna. K ends in rilrk. So the varnas in between a and k are included in akka pratyahara. Similarly, you can make ik as a pratyahara. So the varna Ik is found here, that is in Ayuna. The second letter is E. K is in Rilrik. So the varnas in between E and K are considered as the varnas of Ik Pratyahara. Okay, let us see it in detail with the help of Sutra. So the Sutra is Adirantyena Saha Ita. It's a definition of Pratyahara. The explanation of the sutra is Antena Ita Sahita Adir Madhyaganam Swasya cha Saknyasyad. So Sankshipta Kadhanam is Pratyahara. The concise depiction of Varnas is Pratyahara. So from the 14 Maheshwara Sutras we can make nearly 42 Pratyaharas. Instead of enumerating the Varnas, they are concise and represented through Pratyahara. And I have already given an example, Akka there. Now I can give another example, that is Ana. Ana is a Pratyahara. It includes all the Varnas in the Maheshwara Sutra lying in between A and N. So A, E, U are the Varnas which are included in Ana Pratyahara. Okay. So here the last letter N is omitted. When we say the varnas which are included in Ana Pratyahara, A, E, U are the varnas. N is omitted. Okay, N is the Ita Satnya and it is not included in the varnas. Similar is the case of Hal, Ach, Al, etc. So Pratyaharas are the concise depiction. It is represented by the first and last letter such that it gives an idea about the varnas lying in between. Adir Antyena Sahita. Antyena Ita Sahita. The Pratyahara consists of an ita, that is the second word letter, or the anta, last letter of the Pratyahara is an ita, Antyena Ita Sahita Adir Madhyakanam Swasya Satnyasyada. It also has an adi, that is the first letter, such that Madhyaganam Swasya Satnyasyad. It gives an idea about the varnas lying in between. Okay. Now the concept of ita. Ita is nothing but a name given to a word on which a karma has to be performed. Okay, like how in mathematics we term or we represent the equation as equation number 1, equation number 2, so that later we can perform some karma on it, like 1 divided by 2, 1 multiplied by 100, etc. So similarly, ita is a term which is given to a varna, so that in the later phase some karma can be performed in it. Okay, so we told that there are 14 ita in 14 Maheshwara Sutras. Okay, there is one more ita in the Maheshwara Sutra. It is given that Lana Madhyetu Ita Samhikaha. That is the Lana Sutra in Maheshwara Sutra. Lana means L A N is Lana. So the A which lies in the Lana Sutra is also considered as an ita. So there are in total 15 Maheshwara, 15 ita in 14 Maheshwara Sutra. The akara is also hidden in other letters of Maheshwara Sutra, right? If we take Hayavarat, Hayavarat, Ha is made up of H and A. Ya is made up of U and A. So akara is included in all the Vyanjan letters, though it is hidden. But these akaras are not considered as ita. Only the akara which is hidden in the lana is considered as an ita. Hakaradishu akara ucharanartha. Whereas the other akaras which are hidden in the Maheshwara Sutra letters, that is Vyanjan Aksharas and Maheshwara Sutras, are used only for the ucharana purpose. Okay, so in total there are 15 ita in the 14 Maheshwara Sutra. The last varna of every Maheshwara Sutra is called as a it. Let us see the definition of it with the help of a sutra. That is Halantyam is a sutra which defines the it. The sutra artha or sutra vritti is Upadeshe Antyam Hala Ittasyad. So the last Vyanjana Akshara of every Upadesha is called as an it. Upadeshe Antyam, last letter of an Upadesha, which is a Hala, that is Hala is Vyanjanakshara, Hala Ittasyada is Itta. So to know the definition of Itta, we should know what is an Upadesha. Upadesha Adyocharanam is the definition of Upadesha. Upadesha is the Adav, Adya Ucharanam. Upa means Adav, first, Dishyade is Ucharyade. The first uttered is the literal meaning of Upadesha. So, Paninyadi Maharshis, who are experts in Vyakarana, has termed certain letters as certain words as Upadesha in the beginning itself. Okay, so the Maheshwara Sutras are called as Upadesha by Paninyadi Maharshis. Okay, so here we are talking about those sutras. Upadeshe Antyam Hala Itasya. So here Upadesha means the Maheshwara Sutras. So Maheshwara, the last letter of every Maheshwara Sutra. Example, we'll take Ayona. Ayona is a Maheshwara Sutra. It ends, the last letter is N. It is a Hala. Hala means Vyanjanakshara. So if we see the Maheshwara Sutras, we know that we will find that every last letter is a Vyanjan. Ayuna, Rilrik, K is a Vyanjan. Ayong, Ng is a Vyanjan. So the last Varna of every Maheshwara Sutra is a Vyanjan, and the last Varna is called as an Itta, because every Maheshwara Sutra is also an Upadesha. So Upadeshe Antyam Hala Ittasyada is the definition of Itta. Here there is an example. Last Hala of Upadesha in Ana Na is the Itta. Okay. So I already told that Itta is a name which is given to a word, a varna, on which some action has to be performed. So what is the action that will be performed on the it? It is lopa. That is, lopa means just vanishing. So definition of lopa is adarshanam lopaha. Adarshanam, nadarshanam, not finding. That is, although that particular varna is present, but for practical purpose we make them vanish, that is we just omit them. That is called as lopa. Prasaktasya adarshanam lopasakyam syat. It becomes invisible in the practical purpose. Okay. Okay, so through the sutra tas, next sutra tasya lopaha, I already told that while forming pratyaharas, we does not include the last letter of the Maheshwara Sutra. Okay, if example also I have given in Acha Pratyahara, all the varnas which lie between A and Ch is included, but the last varna of every Maheshwara Sutra, which is an Itta, will not be stated, will just get vanished, that is will undergo lopa. Okay, so lopa is the action that will be performed on this itta through the sutra tasya lopaha, tasya ito lopaha syad. So this itta undergoes lopa. Okay, nadayo anadyartaha. Just like how the na of ana gets vanished, similarly every itta in the Maheshwara Sutra vanish while stating the while enumerating the varnas in the pratyahara. Okay, so that is the concept of Maheshwara Sutra, the 14 Maheshwara Sutras. What is a Pratyahara? The concise depiction of Varnas in the form of two letters. What is Ita? That is the last Varna. Those sutras are called as Upadeshas by Paniniadi Maharshi. So the last Varna of every Maheshwara Sutra is a Vyanjan, and it is called as an Ita, and Ita undergoes Lopa in the while enumerating the Varnas in a Pratyahara. Okay, through the sutra tasya lopaha. So the sutras halantyam and the definition of pratyahara adirantyena sahita should be by hearted. They are quite important.